Let's get into it. John, hello, how you doing?
Good, Bobby. How you doing today?
Not bad. This is John Larson, my lawyer.
Larson Law. We specialize in this industry, dealing with Carrier 401, highway.com.
Yeah, the thing in trucking, that's the problem, and I don't think they're ever going to stick together because if some people do it, other people are going to say, oh, just take advantage and, take the loads or whatever. So I just don't see people sticking together in trucking, unfortunately, like that.
Let me ask you a question. Is there, because I heard you talking about it on one of your podcasts about immigration. Has immigration, and I'm not talking about legal immigration, has illegal immigration created more carriers in the United States, which is creating a new problem? And I don't know. I'm asking you that.
Yeah, I mean, not only created new ones, but like even old ones that took advantage of the loopholes that hired all these drivers for cheaper, that grew them. So I mean, obviously that's getting fixed a little bit right now. I feel because there's like the DACA people, they got that DACA program through Obama. I kind of felt bad for them because they've been here for like a long time. They had their CDLs, and now like that kind of affected them.
Right.
They tried taking it to court recently, but they didn't go anywhere. So hopefully they're gonna get some kind of side deal. Because like for them, I feel bad. I mean, like I said, they've been here for a while, but for all these people that came under like the Biden administration just through open borders, like they completely messed it up, man. Just took cheaper rates per mile, dropped our market, dropped our rates, and just completely like destroyed trucking pretty bad.
Right. I agree with you on the DACA, but yeah, in the last 4 years to the prior current administration, I think that, open borders killed, or not, shouldn't kill, but it hampered greatly the trucking industry. Just you got a lot of people that shouldn't have licenses have licenses.
Yeah. And especially like a lot of states are to blame too, And like, I know somebody in the comments saying that it was by design. I mean, by whose design was it though? You know what I mean? Like I get it was by design. I'm sure obviously it was by design. And nobody's blaming the immigrants because like the immigrants came in here obviously trying to, get some money for their family, send some money out there. But at the same time, like, you know what I mean? I blame the companies that took those immigrants in and took advantage of the loopholes. So
right. And this is where both sides, Democrats and Republicans, need to be together and say, hey, listen, this does affect good people negatively, and we need to fix the problem. It's one thing to be for immigration. I think we're all for immigration because we all came here from somewhere. But illegal immigration, people that just walked over the border in the last 4 years, yes, you got to do something about it. It's a big problem. I think both sides should worry about that because it does affect people beyond party line.
Yeah, my thing is too, man, like before, like when you made it through here, like you have to like go through the Rio Grande, like do all this crazy stuff. And like once you got here, you deserve to be here. But I mean, you still didn't have like documents though, but you still got jobs, but like you didn't go get a CDL license and not speak English and drive 80,000 pounds down the road. But now They let all these people in through the borders, gave them all these BS visas and work permits and all this kind of crazy shit, and just threw them, behind, a truck, which is absolutely crazy. Like it's crazy.
Well, it's crazy. It's dangerous, and it's just not right for hardworking, carriers that have been around here for a long time. For new people to come in, like you said, I think that will have to be more than just crossing the Rio Grande. But they have to do it the proper way and stay on another side until you're allowed to come in and do it legally. We do have legal ways for many immigrants, many immigrants to come in every year. Just do it legally. There's no reason to do it illegally.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, for the immigration system, in my eyes, it should be pretty easy to fix. I mean, they should see like who we need, what kind of people we need. If we need more labor, just let in some labor immigration. If we need more, like say tech, then start letting in like tech people, applications that apply. But
absolutely, I agree, and there's got to be some kind of litmus test associated with that too, where we know that they're actually from tech, and we know they're actually for whatever labor we need, whatever industry is needed where we need more workers. Because people say, well, the hotel industries or some other industries that are labor intensive are suffering. Okay, well, let's let some of those people in now. You have to pick it by industry.
Yeah. Well, back to this thing, like just back to the highway a little bit. So you're saying that like highway's not overstepping at all with this data collection because we are willingly given it?
Yes, correct. You're willingly giving the information. It's when they use that information in a nefarious way that's going to cause problems, which I haven't seen them use it in a bad way yet. That doesn't mean it can't grow into a bad way. But again, that's where I think a lot of people, maybe riding in and having a say in helping Highway create their system. I don't think Highway wants to hurt people. At least that's not what I think the plan is. But, in order to inadvertently stop helping them hurt somebody, you got to let them know what's going to hurt people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I keep on trying to figure this shit out too because I'm like, dude, this is like, I guess what you're saying is they're just giving it up willingly. And I mean, it's not technically, it's not willingly. I mean, there should be like a case made somehow where it's like kind of like hostage, because it's like if you don't give it up, you can't be in business, and if you do give it up, you're getting screwed. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, I get the willingly part, but then I don't think realistically it's willingly.
Right. So again, what do you do? Until something happens and it creates a lost situation, there's not going to be a lot that people can do.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's messed up, and a lot of people are just getting screwed. And like you said, even like with my buddy, that I mean, that's a lot of trucks to have, and then some stupidity like that happens, and then you got a good company that suffer now because of dumb stuff like this.
Right. And I also think, as we talked about getting carriers together on this, if you do create some kind of database that a certain broker is creating more of the issues, but I got to believe that is the system where more brokers are creating the system than other brokers. When you get a system where everybody can talk about one broker and then everybody says, we don't deal with that broker, that would be good too, where everybody pitches in and we all, you got 10, 20, 30 people putting in for a class action suit because a broker just loves calling carrier or highway and putting in bad posts. That would be the way to start attacking them.
Yeah, unfortunately, nobody's going to stick together and target.
Well, then you have to have individuals just, biting the bullet and filing lawsuits.
Yeah, I think
I don't mind filing lawsuits. I'm a lawyer in Illinois, and we've got lawyers in Indiana, Kentucky. But we'll find lawyers in all the states if we need to. We just obviously need lawsuits and people to come forward and say, listen, I want you to sue on my behalf. If you get enough lawsuits out there, people are going to pay attention. The brokers will be like, okay, before I post this, maybe I want to think twice.
Yeah, I think we need to GoFundMe and get like a trucking group and just start sending out lawsuits everywhere. And then I think
it sounds as silly as that sounds. It's going to take something like that where people. But even before GoFundMe, if you just start filing lawsuits, a lot of times we spend too much time on demands, and that's a lawyer problem that we do. There's cases where I'll just take the case. I'm like, I'm just going to file this lawsuit right away. I'm not going to put a demand in because I'm going to waste my time with the demand. I'm going to cause my client to waste 6 months and some money while I'm demanding and they're trying to negotiate, not really doing it in good faith. But yeah, there's times there you just file a lawsuit. I think if, let's say there's a carrier and he has a legit gripe with somebody, some broker that posted something bad, and he just says, listen, John, they've lied. I didn't do this. And he's serious. He's not lying to me. I would say, listen, let's just go ahead and file a lawsuit. That's going to get attention too. If they see the lawsuits just come their way without a pre-warning, without a demand, with that, they might take it down.
Have you done any cool weird shit lately? And you kind of weird stuff that sticks out, that's funny or something, or anything interesting?
I love the business I am in, because I do sometimes just get to get tough with people, even though I'm a very, very super nice guy. I get to get tough with people, and I know that I have a winning case, and I get to, say what I want to say on my end, knowing fully well there's nothing they can do about it. So, but no examples I could share with you right now.
Because Darren wouldn't even talk to you right until you slapped a lawsuit, right? I remember.
We'd filed a lawsuit. We dismissed that lawsuit against Darren after we talked to him. We continued the case against the broker for a little bit, and then we actually dropped against the broker. We came to terms with the broker. And there's another case with Darren where he thought that the broker was right, and I'm like, no, the carrier's right, and that's the case that we're still fighting in court today. So me and Darren could disagree on a lot of things, and we probably do, but we can agree on things also. But yeah, in this case, we'll win that lawsuit. I'm not worried about that one. We don't lose lawsuits here.
Yeah, I want to actually see something happen where people actually do follow through with the lawsuit and see what happens and see, because I know there was one over $400,000 granted. I forgot what state it was out of, but there was one already granted for the brokers. And then I wonder if you think the brokers insurance, do you think a lot of brokers have like the lawyer insurance stuff to help them pay for this shit? Or
their insurance should not cover defamation, because that's not something that just happened to you. That's not an accident. That's something purposefully, somebody committing a tort purposefully. And I can't see that. I'd be surprised when we win against this company we're going after if an insurance company takes care of them. Usually if an insurance company is going to take care of them, it's from day one. I've had a trucker where he bought a vehicle, ended up being just junk, a piece of crap. And his insurance company got the company that sold it to him. They got their insurance company involved, and the insurance company is covering that. And I don't understand why they would cover a salesperson who did a raunchy job of ripping somebody off. Yeah, I know about an insurance company right away. If I go to court, I know the insurance company, whether they're in or not. In this case, they're not in. So my guess is they're not covering defamation cases. It means the broker's got to handle it all by themselves. And that's where it gets very, very costly for the broker.